What's up and welcome to this week's episode of How Not to Summon a Dungeon Master, episode 0 of Mutants and Masterminds. This is the world building episode where we meet characters, understand what's happened, so going forward all our characters are on the same page, all have the same basic information about the world. Shall we introduce some characters?
Yeah, this is a digestive free room.
Still on about the fucking biscuit.
We'll introduce
The
the characters.
biscuit dilemma.
Are we
Drop
going?
the rich
Are we
tea.
going to be characters who know each other?
No, you don't have to be. So you'll all be heroes in your own right, but not hugely known superheroes. You're not going to be Justice Leagues or sidekicks and stuff like that. You will be heroes, just not Batman. And they won't know who you are either.
Oh, I'll be Batman anyway. That's fine.
I'm going Watchmen style.
So, well, with that then, Jim, do
He's
you want to
let
go
in, he's let
first?
What the hell was the name of my character?
Mirror Noir.
we sat here and we workshopped it between the three.
Yeah, so...
Because we didn't really feel like my first name for the character would be good.
So we've played this once before.
Me and
very,
Grayson
very
have.
briefly,
Me and Grayson did.
many moons ago,
I have
but
not.
never finished really more than one session.
Two.
Yeah,
We did
at
two
most.
sessions, and one of them involved cake.
Yeah. So Jim's recycling a character because it's the easiest thing to do.
100%.
Because
His
fucking
creative juices are not flowing.
making a character in this
I'm not
system,
dropping any juices at the moment, I'm afraid, guys.
making a character in this system fucking sucks.
It really
The
does.
game is brilliant. Fucking character creation is just, it's too complex.
It's like generic character A.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
We kind of just do what we want with it.
We
anyway,
always
don't
do.
Like, we look at the mechanics and go, we'll make it work.
Yeah.
It might not be
Wing it.
tea, but it'll work.
Well, I'm not sure. My guy might be a Rorschach character. But
Anyway,
he might
your
be,
character.
Yes.
He might be a Rorschach character.
Tell us about
Style.
Not Black Eagle.
The veil has been lifted.
There goes that
It was
workshop.
Black Eagle, everybody.
It was,
He
yeah.
changed his
was.
mind.
He thought it was very inappropriate.
Yeah, I wasn't really sure
Why
how-
is it inappropriate? Because I wasn't. Yeah, I'm not.
The
following.
actual character is not. The name would be linked to Black Lightning, Black Panther,
Yeah.
who are
just don't want
predominantly African American or black
Oh,
superheroes.
Right, okay, so he's gone for the
So it
French
would-
word for black.
Yeah, so it would give the
Right.
impression that the character is a black superhero.
Which he's
Rightfully
not.
so.
Is he French?
He's not. Is he French? Oui, oui.
But of course! Tell me what you know.
Because if he spends the entire season doing a French accent,
done
that
it.
might be more
You've done it.
culturally inappropriate
It might
than just
be, no,
using
yeah.
Black Eagle.
Do you know what? God damn it, we have no
Been
French
foiled
listeners.
by the Black Noir. Oh, I twisted it. Blanc is white.
I know. I'm a white noir.
Oh, God.
White, black.
It's getting even worse.
It is. Mirror Noir.
I don't
So tell
care.
us about Mirror Noir.
Well, first off, we've got no French listeners, so fuck them.
Who, what, how
And
old,
we're English,
what do
fuck
they
French.
look like, etc.
So, my character was styled around, back when I did it, Rorschach style. So, he had a black trench coat.
Really sorry, I don't know who Rorschach is.
The
Really?
Watchman.
You've never seen
Yeah.
The Watchman?
Oh, is he the face changing one? The one that's
Yes,
got
the one
paint
with
that
the one with
think
the
you're stuck in here
Rorschach
with me?
images on his face. Yes.
Gotcha. Right, no, I'm with you now.
You think I'm stuck
I
in
got
here with
Luther
you?
in my head.
You're in here with me.
Yeah, that guy.
Okay.
He's also got a old style black gangster hat. Remember, like
a-
the 1930s?
Like a trilby.
Yeah, like a
Trilby with a trench coat. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
gotcha.
and grapple hooks.
Yes.
Is your face like Rorschach's?
No,
Right, okay.
It's
Because that would have
just-
been funnier if he'd had a face that emotions changed because the paint moved around on his face. That would have been quite funny.
No, it's just fully mirrors.
It's just a mirror.
You look at yourself while you're getting your face pummeled.
Oh, interesting. No, mirrored spectacles.
Mirrored spectacles.
yeah. Well, he was aviated, if you remember.
Yeah.
He was aviated. So yeah.
So you're
we'll have
wearing
a mirror.
aviators.
Yes.
There we go.
Why'd you say it like that?
Aviators.
Aviators.
Sorry.
Aviators.
Aviators.
I don't want to give too much of the backstory because I feel like it will come up as we go throughout.
Yes.
This is
sure.
one of the problems that I spoke to you guys about when we actually do one of these intro episodes. I don't want to give away too much about a character that you've got because I feel like some
Well, no,
slowly
is there
come out
background
throughout.
stuff that wouldn't affect you going forward that we can know about?
It may do.
Yeah. Because I obviously, my character has background stuff that would not affect how I play the character later on anyway.
No, mine does.
Okay, no, that's
Mine-
fair enough.
But it depends
He's got
on
that dark past.
Well, it depends. Well, of course, that a Rorschach style character.
He's got, everything in his past is relevant.
Yeah,
And we never hear the end of it.
I never got a rich tea,
My father never loved me.
or only bought me rich tea biscuits.
That's fine, that's fine.
Where's the chocolate digestives?
People
won't know. People will
No one's got any context to your biscuit dilemmas.
He said
Hold on.
That's a very sad sound of rich tea.
That
Tim.
is the sound of a rich
rich tea.
tea.
Americans won't know what rich
They
tea
won't
is.
know.
Behave.
Or Google it.
Have you seen like cardboard cue cards?
Although,
not-
thinking
they're
about it,
fine.
there's nothing else that sounds more British than rich tea,
Rich tea
to a
biscuits.
foreigner that is not English.
Treat yourself, everybody. In
Don't
America.
do it.
Have a
It
rich
tastes
tea.
like
Yeah,
it
have
tastes
yourself
like
a
cardboard. Don't do
middle
it.
class tea.
Poor people
Anyway,
biscuits
they don't know
make
what
them
good
feel
tea is
better.
anyway, let's be honest.
Well, they're like
So,
cue cards, basically.
They don't put milk with their tea,
they don't know what good tea is, it's fine.
and they're all flavoured.
They don't. You don't...
They drink,
American
like-
breakfast tea.
I've tried it.
American breakfast tea.
Yes, I've
Or is
tried
it just sugar and water?
Yeah, basically.
Diabetes.
It's
tea.
coffee.
It's coffee. Which they don't have milk with again.
Black
they
coffee
have
in the mornings.
cream.
Just black. No, just black coffee.
Black coffee.
Just 90% of the time it's black coffee.
What?
Who's doing that? Who's doing that? You
I
lunatics.
don't know.
If somebody in this country looks at you,
You need your tea like Mrs. Doubtfire makes a tea. With the lump of cream.
See, I thought you were going to go airplane style. I
Oh,
have my
no.
tea like I have my
Coffee
bed.
and cream, pressed coffee as well.
No, I thought you were going to say like airplane style. I have my coffee like I have my mitten.
Uh,
Black.
That's why he can't play that character. Doesn't matter what generation it was made in. It's racist.
It is.
So, he's
Still a
playing
good movie,
he's playing-
though.
So he's going to be our resident broody,
Yeah.
beat the fuck, go a bit too far character.
Okay. No, that makes sense.
But also,
You need an unhinged person in the party. It
And
makes sense.
that's what Jim's going to bring to the table. He's going to be that one that's going to need talking down before he murders someone.
Oh. Very well.
I mean, bringing true life to the character, I guess. The unhinged one.
Mr. Sheen.
So, I will be playing Mr. Humphrey Fast Fingers Spriggett. Now, Humphrey Fast Fingers Spriggett
Why do you sound like a paedophile already?
is going to be Humphrey's Fast
He
Fingers
rolls around in an old ice cream van.
Spriggett.
You don't know how quick these fingers can move.
I will be very much old-timey English gentleman.
You sound like the Noid.
No, I'm not doing the accent now. That's just me talking.
That's just Mr. Sheen.
That's just me talking. Oh, apparently, I talk like the Noid. Anyway, he is a spirit as such. So he's invisible, but not fully because he still wears his attire. Because in his past life, he was a highwayman. He was a man who used to rob the rich carriages as they went past on his horse with his
Flintlocks.
What the flintlocks? That's it. I've got 2 flintlock pistols, fast fingers.
You better be.
But-
For flintlocks.
To reload them, yeah.
100% little ball bearings. I've got 4 in at the end.
Or you're going to be as useful as Hawkeye.
So I used to be a man that used to sort of rob rich people as they used to travel to and from in old England.
So you were a dandy highwayman.
I was a dandy highwayman.
Are you a dandy?
Yes. So Mr. Spriggett has a flaw with his character. And that flaw, I mean, I'll tell them now because it's going to be very apparent very early on because I'm sure you'll test it.
Yeah.
But my flaw is that I am absolutely the most polite person you will ever meet and a gentleman until I am disrespected and not given the respect that I feel I deserve.
He's just playing himself.
He's just playing himself. I don't. It's a real flaw.
And
Like,
if I feel I've been disrespected, I completely fly off the handle.
so you're going to be like Cartman.
Yes,
Respect my authority.
100%.
I can't wait to see this.
But I'm nothing but a gentleman until that happens.
Me and your characters are going to get on like a house off.
I also have the ability. So I have the thing like it's called like a spectral touch sort of thing, where if somebody walks through my body or I touch somebody, they get the imposing feeling of death, that they're going to die.
I mean, you're just a ghost.
No damage.
It's no damage, but they
like
have
someone's
the
walked over
feeling
their
of,
grave.
like, impending doom that is going to happen to them.
So, death.
Yeah, they feel like they're going to die.
Okay.
Because he's a man that's stuck.
I'm
What, in
stuck
between?
between planes. Yeah,
Ah.
basically, yeah. But I wear like literally old-timey highwayman gear, and I have a monocle.
You said that Adam and the Ants, right?
I have a so when you look at me, there's
Stand and deliver!
when you look at me, there's a big old school hat with a feather in it. There's a monocle just floating there. And
Floating.
long high white socks
I-
with booties with buckles
Why has
To
he
the
got
knee.
knee-high socks on?
because they have them on back then.
He's like a Scooby-Doo villain.
Yeah,
Oh, God, he's old
boots
man
with
Jenkins.
buckles, belts with buckles. The works.
Okay.
Why you weren't called Old Man Jenkins, I don't know.
Old man Jenkins.
It's Humphrey Springer. Humphrey Springer.
First off, where'd you get the name Inspiration? Because I love it.
It was. I googled around some of the most famous highwaymen in the world and mashed together a load of their names.
Yeah.
Okay.
The nickname from one, the first name from another, and the last name from another.
Okay, fair enough. I was about to say, because mine came from an inspiration of looking around this room.
And it had to be an old-timey name, so Humphreys and Spriggett.
Okay.
Seems appropriate. And Fast Fingers just seems appropriate anyway.
Why, are you the bard of the party still?
No, my flintlocks be twitching.
Oh, I can't wait. Here's one
For
shot.
the one shot.
We haven't decided on the mechanics of my pistols yet.
No, we definitely have. Right here, right now. You've got to fucking
Yeah, but
pour the
if all else
gunpowder
fails, I'll
in.
just get naked.
I suppose it'd serve as a distraction.
No,
For
not
his
me,
other
not me
flint-
personally.
For his other flintlock.
Not me personally. No, if I feel like I'm in trouble, I'm just getting naked in the studio. No, it's my character can just disappear. He's invisible.
That
roll
is
a
not
one.
the same as getting naked.
I was about to say, yeah.
Well, I have to remove my clothes to disappear.
You roll a one and you just take your cock out in the middle of this fucking room.
You wouldn't see it.
What? Well, I would here.
Oh, you mean in the room? Oh, right, okay. You definitely see it.
With his monocle.
So there's one more character we're missing.
Yeah, there's one more character. So that's Franz. She's not here again because she's looking after the little one while we do this. It is a school night, and we are recording late. So Fran's character is called Tawny. She's a 26-year-old robotic scientist.
Okay. The smart one of the part.
Yeah, very, very brainy.
We need somewhat of a technician.
Is she like going to be the Iron Man of our group?
No suits or anything like that. No.
I'm kind of disappointed.
No, she's going to be more the Batgirl.
Okay,
That
I get
type
where you're
of-
going with.
that type of thing.
See, I thought it was going to say like.
No, she can make her own gadgets, and
She look like an owl.
she doesn't. No, she's a natural redhead, shoulder length hair, with green eyes, and her suit is full black, with
What, spandex?
a bit of both. Yeah, there's some robotics on there for the gadgets and stuff, but mostly like your classic spandex superhero
Yeah.
suit.
Latex.
Yeah, that type of thing. Yeah, it's getting worse.
What's tighter than latex, everybody?
Skin.
Sealant.
She fell into cement.
A vat of black sealant.
Tar. She's just covered herself in tar.
Just an inkwell. She walks around naked. No
She's
one
got
knows.
body paint on. There you go. Job done.
That'd take some preparing, wouldn't it? Every time you got to go crime fighting. Hold on a minute. Hold on. Paint myself.
Somebody do my back. Somebody do my back.
I'm guessing it's
Did
not.
you get in the crack?
I'm guessing this person doesn't look the same as Fran.
No. She's a redhead. She's 5'8", like Fran.
Redhead 5'8". Okay.
Fran's tall. She is 5'8". I think she's 5'7".
We'll try and get some pictures together and throw them out there on that
Yes.
Discord server.
Yeah, Fran's got pictures of hers.
I can't
So I'll grab a picture of yours. I'll do that.
I
Get it
can't
sorted.
Yeah, by all means.
No,
No, not draw.
I know what you're
No,
doing.
we'll
You're
draw 'em.
going
We'll
AI
AI generate them. It's the easiest way. It's
Yeah,
also
100%.
they're fucking brilliant.
Yeah.
They work so well. So we'll throw them out, and we'll do a cover every week. So you got a picture to post, like a comic book cover.
Mine might be hard to AI generate, but because he's invisible.
Yeah, no, that'll be fine. We'll give it a go.
We'll give it a go. We'll give it a go.
Yeah, how
Just
else?
highwayman clothes floating in the air. Job done.
Are the clothes real?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So they're literally like a Spectre in real.
They too are immortal.
What costume shop
My
did you
clothes-
raid as a ghost to get?
They too are immortal. My clothes. No, they're not. I probably went to a costume shop,
Probably, yeah.
pilfered them from a
A
shelf.
prop
Just-
shop.
He went and watched one of Shakespeare's shows. It's like
And nicked the
costume
characters.
department.
That's-
Costume
You're going
department.
back again. I'm further back than that, I think.
Probably, yeah.
No, you're not. You're about right. Renaissance era.
Yeah, 1900s.
Do you reckon? I was
Yeah.
thinking 1800s highwayman.
1800s.
1800s is Renaissance period.
We're talking Shakespeare. We're talking Ruffles here. I'm not Ruffles. Well, I could have.
Yes, you
John
are
Ruffles.
Ruffles. You've got them in.
I could have Ruffles.
He's always got a handkerchief in one hand.
Oh! Always fainting. Oh!
waving his white hanky at us all.
We're hoping it's his hanky.
You wouldn't know anyway.
It's a rag.
You can pull it
You
off.
wouldn't know. In the middle of the night. What just slapped me in the
It's a
face?
wear hanky. It's a wear hanky, I swear.
I can see hankies.
It's what's in the hanky I'm worried about.
You wouldn't be able to
That
see-
you would be able
Hold
to
on,
see.
would you
It's
be
a
able to
tea
see
towel.
that?
No, I guess if we're going into the semantics of it, my jizz would be invisible.
Put that
Just
on a
for
t-shirt.
storytelling purposes.
Put that on a
Jizz goes
t-shirt.
invisible anyway after a certain amount of time.
Well, it goes to jelly.
Yeah. So
Just
worry
don't
about
spread that on your toast or
it.
crumpets.
If you want to get like that,
We all know the guy that spread it on their toast and crumpets. We're all looking at
sorry.
Jim. We're all looking at Jim.
No.
I don't even like rich tea biscuits.
Hello, cum jelly. Any more we need to know about Fran's character? Background?
No,
Anything like
no. There's a lot going on in the
We've got
background.
like a watchtower style.
So it's another
thing.
character.
You're not
with a
going to
lot-
have anything. You are low-level heroes,
Oh, we
street
not got-
levels.
Oh, street
Okay.
level. Cool.
So
Yeah.
I'm the only one whose background really doesn't fucking matter.
Your background won't matter. Your floor will.
Yes. Yeah.
But not
I
only-
feel
in
that's
terms of background, I'm just a guy who's been around for a very long time. That's about it, really.
yeah.
Having a great time.
But
having
not
a
only
great
that,
time.
I think that
Well, no. What we discuss with your background might matter.
What's that? The fact that I'm stuck on.
Hmm.
Yeah.
That'll matter
Yeah, I guess over time, eventually
in the long term.
you'd be fed up. Yeah.
So what's the setting of the place that we're going to?
So we are going for the DC universe.
Are they about?
They are not. So the major 7 Justice League members are reported dead.
And who does the world turn to?
Well,
But Humphrey Spriggan.
that's going to be the problem.
Background for me. Obviously, I was a bad guy. You need to remember that
Yeah.
as well. That might be relevant. The fact is that I was a bad man who did bad things.
What?
So, anti-hero would be the word.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Someone trying to atone a little bit.
Yeah,
Why?
because obviously what I was doing before hasn't helped me move on.
Yes.
We sound like the goddamn Suicide Squad right here.
It's going to be a little bit Suicide Squad-y.
We're not good people.
Well, one of you is.
Well, Fran is.
Yeah.
Yeah, no fair.
Which is probably going to pull you
She
in
put bomb collars on us.
implants. You didn't even know it was in the jizz.
My
You swallowed it
Ah.
on your crumpets.
Wait, you'd see it.
I don't know what you do with your jizz, mate. But
You'd see the little device inside me. I'd be like, hold on a minute.
What's this?
Oh,
No.
you'd see all the food I consume as well.
Just
Yeah,
keep
well, you
your
wouldn't need
clothes
to eat.
on.
No, but I would just for jokes.
just
Oh.
like
Just so you can see it.
like Slimer
Yeah. I'd just creep people
coming
out.
straight out the other end.
Rich tea biscuits, that's all I'm going to eat.
And cherry bakewells.
Like the true gentleman Spriggan is, he eats nothing but rich tea biscuits.
He will not shit once during the entire campaign.
He's always got a ghostly cup of tea.
I'd drink a cup of tea.
My finest china. came to the afterlife with me.
In ghost form as well.
Ghostly China.
It's Chip and Miss Potts.
Anyway.
Dead. Yeah, so we're going to be set in a world where the major 7 are dead or missing.
Okay.
What city are we going to be in?
Metropolis.
No, but there is a starting point for your characters. Why you'll be there is up to you. I won't reveal that right now.
Put us in Arkham, it's fine. We're all in Arkham Asylum at the start.
That's the plot twist. You're all insane.
Never leave the cells.
No, Gotham's fine.
Oh yeah, well it can't get any shitter than shit, I guess. Oh, Batman's not around. Great, we'll go from shithole to
That's
shithole.
going to be the big problem. The major 7 not being there means that crime is going to be huge because there's the imposing Justice League members aren't going to be around to stop it.
That also means we can't be stopped.
Twiddling his mustache, his ghostly mustache.
I do have a ghostly mustache, you just never see it.
I have a French mustache now.
You see a
all of
cone
sudden.
come up, go like this, but that's it.
Wax float is in its shape. That's all it is.
Yeah, you don't even see the mustache, you just see the wax from the mustache.
That's very true. If I could, yeah, you could chuck paint on me, and then you'd know exactly where I was.
Yeah, that's very true. If the paint
Powder.
sticks.
Oh, I do wear powder on my cheeks.
Oh, just on your...
He goes to a paint party, and they're like, good time? Yeah, and it's just here. It's just on his tits.
We know every time he's been to an orgy. Just comes back sticky and wet.
Humphrey Frigate. Everybody.
Walking in the
Made
door.
love to McDonald's McFlurry.
Have a good dip.
Putting
Are you
the flake in
disrespecting
it.
Humphrey?
Yes.
Don't
Treat
disrespect.
him with the respect he deserves.
Nah, do it there.
Anyway.
Oh yeah,
the
so
world.
it's going to be a dark and broody place, very dangerous,
I can imagine.
crime on the uprise. But while it is that, we need to have a Marvel kind of view on it. It's going to be quips and jokes and very comic-y. So it will be a serious tone, but
Are we going to have a joke?
Mate,
It'll be
lean
more
into-
upbeat than the last.
oh,
campaign
definitely
we've
more
done.
up,
Yeah.
more fucking hugely upbeat
Yeah,
than
yeah.
The Witcher, which is what we need. But the quips and stuff should come. They should happen.
Absolutely. I'll find a catchphrase, don't worry.
This is the first episode.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
100%.
Quick fingers away.
As I walk off.
You may wonder why they call me Quick Fingers. Tickle, tickle, tickle.
There's something inside me.
The villain said to Quick Fingers.
Where's he gone? Oh, I know where he is.
I want to tickle you from the inside.
Best bit about being invisible. Right. Anyway.
Yeah. So we're running a Mutants and Masterminds D20 system, so that is the only die you will need. 2 of them.
D20.
Two
Just
D20s.
a 2 D20 system.
Oh, okay.
Mutants and Masterminds uses. We're leaning very far away from Dungeons and Dragons into a whole new rule system.
That means I'm going to need a new character sheet style.
It's the point of the show.
Yes.
We do RPGs, not just
We want
D&D.
to lean into other systems, and Mutants and Masterminds the obvious choice next. It's one I know. I've got to refresh myself, but it's one I know.
It shouldn't be that hard. I know part of what it's like anyway.
Yeah, you've played
doing
it.
once before. But we'll see how it goes, guys, because
Explain the system a little bit, like
Yeah.
failures and...
So yeah, when you critical fails and critical successes come in 2 forms. It is still the 20 and the 1 are
Yeah.
still fails and successes for crits. But when a target is set for a DC, so a saving throw or something, every 5 more than you get is a degree of success or a degree of failure. So if the target's 10 and you get 15, that's 1 degree of success. Anything between 10 and 15. Then 16 to 20 is 2 degrees of success, and keeps going and going and going, to a total of 3, and same the other way. And they will, more for storytelling purposes, will be how well you do what you wanted to do. So if you wanted to leap a building in a single bound, and you want to get 1 degree of success, you might scramble up the wall after a big jump, and
1 degree
you'll
of
do it,
failure.
but you won't do it very
You'll do
well.
it, but just, yeah.
Yeah.
But
And 3 might mean you jump it like Neo
Yeah.
in the Matrix, which means you did it with ease, you made it look easy.
Yeah.
But the thing is, as well, with mutants and masterminds, when I did it before, it relies heavily on us, the players, making the story the way we want to.
Yes, so a big thing with that is the inspiration points. They're called hero points. You earn them role-playing. You can have a maximum of 3 at any one
collect
time.
at least 3.
To collect
Okay.
at least 3. And you don't just use them for re-rolls. So you can edit scenes if you want to. So
Right.
if you're in a warehouse and you are looking a bit worse for wear, and you go, is there a pole around so I can smack these guys over the head? You can use a hero point to edit the scene. And
In your
then
favour.
In your favour to say that there is a pole there.
Like Neo in the Matrix.
So you can...
So you could say there's a giant explosive barrel hanging above their head.
Yeah, but within reason for the storytelling
But it has
purposes,
to be
but
in
absolutely,
the
yeah.
style and stuff
It
like
has
that.
to make sense. So
well, that's what I was thinking. Warehouse.
with
I
a
was thinking,
warehouse
well,
example,
actually,
if you wanted the pole, you could use your hero point, get
Yeah.
the pole, and then the storytelling would be that there's a hole in the ceiling where it's fallen through and part of the structure has fallen down and there is a metal pole available to you.
Oh, so it's not like it's like that happens there and then.
No,
So
no.
you're looking for a pole.
You
and then
are
suddenly
you
a
are
pole falls in front of you.
effectively giving yourself that superhero's advantage that is always in comic books and movies. They've always got that one thing that makes them the superhero.
There's always something to help the hero at the time that he needs them the most, and that's the hero
That's what
point.
your hero.
And hero
Um,
points are done through role playing, not combat.
Now,
Okay.
the
Yeah,
last
yeah.
time we did this, I remember seeing it as almost like Robin Hood Men in Tights style when he goes, "Wait a minute, I lost. This isn't in the script."
Pretty much, yeah. You
I
go back, you
lost.
edit a scene.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Can you do that post what happened though?
yeah, you can do it
Yeah.
afterwards.
Well,
Yeah,
so if you lost,
As
you
long
could
as
go,
it-
actually,
as
I'll
long
spend
as
a
it's
hero
not-
point to not lose.
you know, you can spend a hero point to
Change the scene to make
change
sure you
the
don't
scene
lose.
to give yourself the advantage.
Okay, gotcha.
So you can't re-roll with advantage because that's not a thing in this.
yeah.
But you can go, no, I want to spend a hero point. I'm gonna
So it's
change
going
it.
to be harsher on the dices are harsher in this. obviously,
Massively
because,
so,
like
yeah.
you said, there's not advantages. And...
Yep.
No,
Okay.
And the combat is different, isn't it?
massively different. So you roll 1d20 to see if you hit them, and then your opponent rolls a d20 to see if
He can tank it.
you can take it.
Right.
So, and the best example to use is Batman and Superman. Batman will roll so well that he punches Superman.
Yep.
But Superman's Superman. It's not going to fucking do anything. So his saving throw, essentially, is what you'll have to do.
Right.
So it's kind of like your saving throws from Dungeons and Dragons, but you roll to hit and then roll to see if you can take that hit.
Okay. Oh, that makes sense.
Which is why the two d20s come in rather than me rolling. If you get 2 different coloured d20s, one of them is your die, one of them's your opponent. Roll them at the same time,
Oh, okay. So, yeah, no, I like that.
And
idea.
then
yeah.
you will
It's
have.
instantaneous, and you can.
It
describe
just
in
makes
one thing.
combat quicker as well,
Yeah,
rather than
yeah.
you going, I got a 20, and I'll go, oh, well, my
But-
turn to roll then, and I roll, and I
Yeah,
got a
yeah.
4. Rather than doing all that,
But
just
also-
roll both yours,
Yeah.
done.
Villain die, hero die.
Yes.
Got it.
Along with this, though, guys, just remember it will take us a little while in that probably the first episode to get rolling. But once we're in, guys, we'll be fine.
Yeah,
As was Witcher, the
Yeah.
first episode, we were trying to sort of establish ourselves in it, and then as you continue to listen through it, the comfortability with
It
it.
becomes.
Yeah.
Becomes
it
a, you
was
know,
very.
evident.
It was very easy when I did it after the first hour.
yeah, probably less than. I threw
Yeah.
you straight into combat to get that out
Yeah,
of the
get that
way.
out of the way so
Everyone
you-
knows
yeah,
how
of
to
course.
do the role-playing side of things. Everybody knows how to
I mean,
role-play.
you could preemptively just do one prior to recording anyway if you wanted to, just
Yeah.
a fight, just
Yeah.
so that we know how to fight
Yeah.
effectively.
Yeah, we could do.
Yeah.
So we can come in with our best selves.
Yeah.
So we were actually thinking about this just a moment ago. I just said to the guys that all you listeners, if you'd like, send us a message, personal message, DM, put it on the Discord, whichever one you like. And basically, we want you to come up with an NPC character. Something that you could put into the game feasibly.
Yeah, give us a
Okay,
hero,
bad
a
guy.
villain, if you just want you in the game.
Yeah,
Let us know, and we'll get it sorted out, won't we?
yeah. Well, that's
we'll put it in the game.
I just
Yeah.
thought give something for the community
100%. Yeah. Just drop us a message with your idea of an NPC, and that NPC will appear at some point.
I've also got another thing as well.
Yes.
We had a guy who has, I think it's a guy, could be a girl, sorry,
We had a person.
a person, who has liked a few of our episodes on Podbean. It's very rare that we get something like that.
I was going to say,
so,
Podbean's a very rare hit, considering it's our host.
Uh,
No one uses Podbean, they're just to listen anyway.
Patriki is the name. So shout out to Patriki. He's liked a couple of our episodes
couple of
recently.
the old stuff.
And I
mean
anime
old
review stuff.
Wow, old.
Cyberpunk Edge Runners.
Right.
Episode 1
My
and 2,
Dress Up Darling.
and My Dress Up Darling.
Wow, we're going way far back.
Yeah, part 1 and part 2 of both of those.
Ah.
So he must have liked those. So thanks very much for those likes.
Well, if there's nothing else,
Yeah.
we'll be back next week for episode 1. If you've got any questions or queries, or just want to see what we're up to, you can go to our Instagram, Facebook, or Twitter, or join our Discord at How Not to Summon, or go to our Linktree at How Not to Summon a Podcast, where you can find all our links. I've been Mr. Grayson.
I forgot the name of my character.
Jim?
No, that's my
Mirror
alter ego.
Noir.
Mirror Noir.
I have been Jim, also playing Mirror Noir.
And I've been Shinny Senpai playing Humphreys Fast Fingers Spriggett.
You say it so proudly.
It's such a long name
Call
as
me
well.
Fast Fingers.
Join us next week, guys.
See you later, guys.